All right. It's 12:30 on May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo. I just got here, but where I get up to go to the ranger station and park, the gate's locked. It's closed. I had a big storm yesterday. I guess there's trees across the road or something. So I had nowhere to park. Bad enough having to walk farther, but I ended up going down to a guy that lives right over here in the road and talking to him and asking him if I could park my car there for the weekend. And it worked out because he's going to keep an eye on it and everything. So he let me park. It's just a little bit more of a walk, even here at this gate I'm about to cross. This is where it's closed. It's going to be about another half mile walk. No big deal since the beginning, so I'll probably hate it at the end. All right. Well, I'm going to get right here. I'm crossing this creek, crossing this gate, and get into the park, and I'm officially in National Park. Let me flip this around. I'll show you. See? Boom. There's my gate that's closed. But as long as that guy's cool with me parking, I'm fine with walking. So, alrighty. Let's get a good look. Okay, so starting off on this Cooper Road Trail. It comes out of the campsite. I walk this for 0.9 miles. That's what it says. And it's a really easy path. You see behind me, it's a road, old road. Coming right out of the campsite, it's a very easy trail. It's a beginner trail, but this one is going to lead me to campsite number 1, backcountry campsite number 1, and then I'm going to make a turn there onto Little Bottoms Trail and head towards Abrams Falls. Camp at Camp 17 tonight. But this is beautiful in here. It's a big old growth pine forest. Big pine trees. Well, I ditched my hat. It ain't that bad. It's really nice. I'm glad it ain't any hotter, but that's more of a winter hat. And it's got my head sweating like crazy. You can see I'm bald anyway. I heat on my head. But we're at the trail meet here. See Cooper Road Trail. And I guess that's the gold mine trail up here. What we're going to take is this bottom one down there. It says I'm going to, well, you can't see it, the 1.6. There we go. See, Campground 17. So, I ain't that far at all. But, what you got to check out is that Campground 17 is up that hill. So, I'm a little under halfway, probably over halfway from where I parked. But, I gotta go up. So, well. Yeah, going up this thing. It's been raining for 3 days. It's been wet for a while. In the middle of pulling this hill. And it's muddy. It's hard to get up and down. Halfway through this pull on this hill, you can see behind me how crappy the trail is. It's about all washed out. If I didn't pick up a stick for a trekking pole, I'd be in trouble. See, we got up halfway. It ain't too bad here, but we're double backing up this hill. It's getting really slick. It's been raining for the last week. Well, last month, really. You can see the look down there where we come up from. Got the trail over there. You see we're about halfway. And we got, I can't even, let me see, we got all the way up there to go. So, see, it's my kind of exercise. Something that has a goal. I can't ride a bike or walk or, just to me, I'm like, I'm tired, I'm gonna stop. But here, you can't stop. It's a mission, you gotta get to somewhere. So this is the kind of exercise I totally can handle. A couple more miles, let's go. All right, so We've made it down to Abrams Creek, back down to it. We circumvented the big horse, well, not the big horseshoe, that's up the creek. There's actually a name for that, but there's a bend in the creek. And if you follow, you could, I guess, take the creek. And it's a shorter straight line, but I don't know how you'd get, there's no trail along the creek. So you gotta climb that mountain that I just went up and over. Woo! That's why they don't call them the Smoky Hills, they call them the Smoky Mountains. That's some bitch. That's a good pull. It was like 400 feet in that little short stretch that I went up. Okay, well, said we're down by the creek. I got about, I don't know, a mile and a half, 2 miles maybe, to where I'm going to camp. So I'm going to keep on going, but this is just gorgeous out here. I got my tent set up. I was going to show that all on camera, setting it up, but it started to rain a little bit. So I wanted to hurry up, get that out. Right now it's still sprinkling. I come down to the creek right here. I'm just up. Let me see here. I don't want to spend too much, make you sick. I'm up the hill up there. And so my tent set up in the fire ring. Right now I am starving. So there we go. I got my water cooking. I'm gonna make some ramen noodles real quick. I come down to the creek. You got to stay away from your camp. Number one rule: bears. So I'm just dipping the water in there and then boiling it. I got to boil the shit out of it because I'm not using treated water yet. I haven't made any water up, so I'm just gonna boil the shit out of that. And then it takes 3 minutes for ramen noodles anyway. So the only thing I'm a little worried about is how much gas I got in that can. And I brought the long lighter with me. I meant to bring two, only brought one, and it's the dead one. It ain't dead, but it don't have a lot of fluid in it. So I got backup matches, but they're supposed to be backups. So we'll see how long this trip lasts if I run out of fire. Maybe I could start just with the flint on that thing, but all right, we're gonna get some food in me. And then try to get some firewood and get a fire. First thing when you walk up into the camp, I'll show you the thing. First thing right there, recent bear activity. Be careful, do not cook at camp, do not have anything. So the whole time I'm sitting at camp, I'm like, I just want to get my bag up in that bear pole. I want to eat and then I get that bag up there. Rock on. All right, come down to the creek here. It's raining now. I tried to get a fire started, but it started raining as soon as I tried to start the fire. Total outdoor experience. This is my kind of trip. Right when I was doing that, another guy came to the campsite. He's staying right next to me. That's cool. That way the bear, 50-50 chance either you can or him. I'm in the tent. It's pouring. Pouring rain. But I'm dry. I got my tarp up and I cinched up the things. I went and got my pack out there and covered it with a trash bag to try to keep it a little bit dry. I kind of wish I could eat my snacks in here, but I can't do that, so here I am. Alright, well, I'm hanging out in the rain. I feel like a little kid camping out in the backyard. At least I'm dry. Alright, see you later. Coming back out of here, and it looks like, well, you come back out of here, I'm right next to the creek, and it rained so much last night that, as I spin around and show you, my path's kind of washed out. The creek's pretty high. Yesterday when I crossed it coming in, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump across it. Now, let's try not to fall in here, and I got a fishing rod up top. Fording the creek. Woo! Now, up the mountain. I got about a 400-foot elevation to climb right now. So here at this beautiful little spring. It's awesome. Just filled up my water. I'm gonna head up this mountain. When I get to the top, I'm gonna eat. So stay tuned. All right, let's do this mountain. Ooh, first step's always a doozy. And another creek crossing. All this water. That's why you need some decent hiking boots to do this. Because there's no way around getting in the water sometimes. Look at this beautiful creek. This is amazing out here. I mean, there hasn't been any amazing views like the top of the mountain and see across everything, but it's just so thick. Well, whatever. I got down the mountain, up and over it, and I was going to eat on top, and then once I got up there, I was like, no, let's just keep going. So I just got down here to the campsite. This is a camp. They run this camp during the summer, but it's closed right now. I'm sitting at a picnic table here along the river. Sitting at a picnic table right here along the river, eating some tuna. I want to finish and get the hell out of here. All right.
Hey everybody, I just want to give everybody a little recap of the trip. It was originally supposed to be 2 nights, 3 days. I was going to get in there. I took off a Friday and stay overnight Friday night, and then go to the falls and back, and then stay overnight Saturday, and then come back Sunday and fish the whole time while I was there. But that rain was just so much. I woke up Saturday morning and everything was wet. I didn't have particularly the best equipment. So I got a little wet, and it kind of discouraged me from staying another night. Now it was beautiful, and I got up on Saturday and I hiked out of there and I fished the way back. But of course the water was so damn high and so much rain from the night before that the fish weren't biting. No more worried about getting washed downstream. But after I come up out of there, I crossed. You could see a lot of the Water was high on the small creek crossings, and I had to come through all that. Got up over the hill, and I got back to the car and got out of there. And thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe to my page, I got stuff like this and all kinds of outdoor stuff. So Total Outdoor Experience on Facebook, YouTube, and thanks for watching along.